Dan, it's you! The pilot from here all those years ago. I thought you'd been scrapped. I haven't seen you since, when was it, 1956? Oh, how time flies, eh? Well, luckily for me, I was preserved here in this, well, when they bought the line, the board of directors, I just so happened to be sitting in the siding, and I didn't need much work doing to me, so here I am, in almost perfect condition. Anyway, Evening Star, we're glad to hear that you're alright then. Wait, Evening Star? The 9F that's uncharacteristically in BR Green. Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah, come on. Oh, that's brilliant. I was doing chat well into the night.
So you're Kyle. I'm City of Wales. Nice to meet you.
Said City of Wales. Nice to meet you too, City of Wales. Footsteps could be heard coming from the entrance as Mr. Bigglesworth arrived. Good morning, and welcome to the Stokedale Lake Railway 75021. I hope you will have a good stay, and you may use all of our amenities. Thank you, sir, but please, call me Kyle. I'd prefer to be called Kyle than my ring number. Just makes me shudder at the thought. I really don't like it. It just feels uncomfortable. Well, Kyle, I shall have you know that our line does not solely rely on tourism in order to stay afloat. We do have a lot of goods traffic as we have a contract with British Rail to ensure that they get goods flow from here to the rest of the network as it connects with the junction at Cayley Town, as you know. Yeah. I also want to say that that does mean that engines on our line will be pulling trains, goods trains, sorry. The good news is that you're going to be pulling your first train in a minute. Yay! I can't wait. What is it? What is it? What is it? A goods train. Wait, what? No! Despite the fact that Kyle had to pull a goods train, he was enjoying the trip down the line. Because he was on a rail tour beforehand, he hadn't had much time to enjoy it as he was too focused on making sure that he got to the station on time. But as he was pulling a goods train, it didn't really matter as much. He rushed down the line with an importance that only he could withhold, pulling the train up the hill and over towards Stokedale. He passed through Stokedale and over both bridges before passing the halt at the lakeside that led down to the beach. He raced through Fortherton Junction and onwards towards the descent of Couther Hill and towards Cayley Town, where a diesel would pick up the train and head off on BR Metals. Well, Kyle, I hope you've enjoyed your run, and I certainly have. It's a brilliant line there, down there. You could say it's a hidden gem. Thanks, but on a serious note, you better get off to the shed and get some rest. Okay then, where are the sheds? You go down the line and then there's a turn, 15-mile left turn off into a tunnel and we'll be down there. Alright then. Oh yeah, there's a T-junction, triangle junction, so you have to turn around for your next service. Alright. Just to let you know, the Gala will be very busy, so you're going to need all the rest you can get. Right. Anyway, I'll stop yapping, I'll get the diesel ready, and I'll have you down to the sheds, if that's right with you. Sure thing. In not long at all, Kyle had turned himself round and was backing down to Cayley Town Motive Power Depot. While he had enjoyed his run, he had been worried about a few things, especially the bank out of Cayley Town. That looked like a proper challenge. Not long after he had settled in, his driver and fireman hopped off the footplate for a bite. Probably a Greg's or something. I don't know. But either way, Kyle pondered on his luckiness. Hmm. So it's a small line, he thought to himself, but I'm glad that it's double tracked. I don't see much of that around here, especially when I'm just sat in a museum half the time. But then he remembered something. Not a very nice thing indeed. When he'd come up the sheds back in 1956, he remembered a horrible, just horrible fate to an engine that he knew quite well. A flashback cemented into the forefront of his smoke box. No, 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 not again, not again, not again. I'm sorry, what was wrong? Please! I'm begging you! Spare me! Please! I'll fight you to prevent you! Please, not me! No! Please! Please! No, 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 no! No! I don't want to go to instructors! I'm too young! Please! Spare me! It's okay. It's all in your head. Just calm down. Calm down. Unfortunately, he thought to himself, the past is the past. And I can't help what has happened, but what doesn't help is fretting over something that happened 30 or more years ago. I need to move on. Get my priorities straight. Come on, Kyle, called his driver. Our service is due out in a few minutes. We better get you up there and prepared at the head of the train. I suppose you're right, Kyle replied. Better get this train out sooner than later, eh? Kyle backed himself down onto the train and was ready to depart. A guard whistle blew, except it's for another train on the other side of the station. But his driver had opened the regulator, and Kyle knew that guard's whistle wasn't his. Driver, what are you doing? Said Kyle. Well, that was our guard's whistle, wasn't it? He replied. No, it wasn't. That was another train. Stop, stop, stop. No, driver, I'm telling you, that wasn't our guard's whistle. That was another guard. Oh, oh, oh. Can't you tell, you stupid old fool? That wasn't our whistle, and I'm stuck here. Look what you've done. Angry passengers leaned from the windows as they had found out what had happened at the head of the train, and they weren't pleased. Meanwhile, at New Pathersbury, what do you want this? I'm ever so sorry to bother you, sir, but I bring the very important news from the line. The station master had entered Mr. Biddlesworth's office, scared and almost frightened. Yes, what is it? Please don't need more paperwork. Well, you see, there's been an accident at Cayley Town. One of the visitors, the 75021, I think it was, has come off the rails on the catch points. You. What? Oh, you've actually got to be kidding me. It was serious. 75021. I mean, Kyle, are you okay? Yeah, but I know my driver is an incompetent moron. He made his way to East Paddington Works. I beg of you, please tell me there's something you can do. I'm going to get so much bad press if there's nothing that can be done. Oh no, how do I put this to you? Evening Star's axle is being replaced. The carriage and wagon department have stored some of their stock in here. I really don't know. I don't think I've got the room, unfortunately. And as well, I'm pulling an engine out of the museum for overhaul. So, I mean, if you look behind you, I'm pulling a massive engine out, so I don't think I can actually do it. He turned around. Oh, no. Great. Well, I guess thank you for your time. Um, I've got to go. Bye. Oh wait, before you go, I could show you in the museum if you want. Seriously, he puts me here after not even half a day of traffic. What?